this is an audio test of the two camera systems. So this, where are you going, GoPro? And this is an audio / vlogging test of the two camera systems. So this is the audio out of the Removu K1. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the audio out of the GoPro Hero 6 Black. You can kind of tell the difference. I am cheating a little bit. Like I said, the Removu has a 3.5mm audio jack that I will totally take advantage of in this situation. Okay. Because the GoPro and a gimbal, there's almost no way. Because the GoPro and a gimbal, there is no way to attach audio to it. Even if you use the GoPro Karma, it ends up taking the GoPro slot. So the audio in a GoPro's gimbal is what you're gonna get. Whew. These are both kind of heavy after walking for a little bit. I am exhausted. Hopefully So something I want to mention is since the last video's release, Removu has updated. Something I want to mention, since I released the last video, there has been a firmware update for the Removu K1. Hopefully it'll fix that face distortion we were seeing earlier. I can't really tell on the screen right now. I'm looking at it whether it's been fixed or not, but we'll check the image.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on, we're coming on. We gotta click some stuff because we got no space. What is up, everybody? There we go. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pillars of Action with me, the Everyday Dad, and
the Everyday Wife.
I thought you were the Everyday Mom now.
I don't know who I am.
Who knows who anybody is anymore? So are you the Everyday Wife or the Everyday Mom? You get to pick. Like you
just call me Kelly.
Well, you gotta have like your name.
No.
Like you gotta have your name. You gotta like
I'm
the Everyday Dad.
And
are you the wife or the mom? Okay, well,
I don't know.
The Everyday Significant Other. What's up, everybody? We got Bill Utah. We got John Klopp. We got Evan Lloyd Mendenhall. Help at home. What's up, everybody? We are excited to talk to you. Somebody is finally back, and we're excited to have you on the show tonight.
Oh, yay. I'm glad to be here with everybody.
So what's been going on? I know because I live with you, but what has been going on the last couple weeks?
Well, we moved. Do they know that?
They do know that.
Yeah, we moved. We're getting settled. I did some traveling. Went to a convention. Came back. Still unpacking a little bit. And that's it. That's all the excitement that one person can handle.
So much excitement. Well, I know I personally am glad to have you back, but I definitely know everybody in the comments and everybody watching is super glad to have you back. I find that most of you guys are here to talk to her and not me, but that's cool. That's cool. But let's talk. So we've got a few things going on tonight, and so we'll start off. Just a reminder that we will be giving away. I don't know where it went. Where did it go? It's right there. Here, we're kind of working with limited space right here.
This thing.
So we'll be giving away the Removu K1.
It's neat.
It's neat. But we'll be giving that away today. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, I know we've kind of done it a little differently this time. So I'll still leave the entries open for another like 15 minutes. And the way you can enter is go to my Twitter. It's @every_daydad. You can see it. Okay. Audio's low. Don't mess with that, please. Audio's low. Let's see if we can fix the audio. Please. Go follow me on Twitter and leave a comment below the picture of the Removu. And that's how you got entered. We've got bump up the audio. Hold on. Let's get the audio fixed real quick. Let's move it up. You guys got it there. That should be a little better. Look, we're also going to be a little bit farther back. We're kind of sharing one microphone because we have like no room right here. So hopefully that fixed the audio. So again, you can go ahead and enter into the giveaway by leaving a comment under the picture of the Removu on my Twitter, and we'll give that away here in a little bit. But first up, so if that's a good segue into, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably have realized that I have now given up on the Auto Evo. So I've been talking about, real quick. So the Everyday Significant Other is now, she'll be monitoring the chat. So if you want to, like, if you have a question or you have a comment or something, you can just do @TheEverydayDad, and she will see it. And the good ones, the big ones, Hey, Bill. I agree.
Encourage that.
I agree, Bill.
We have a little
I agree,
going
Bill.
about the rooms in this house and where things are going to take place in them, Bill. So, no.
Or agree, Bill.
No.
Bill's the official scorekeeper.
Oh, and hey, Bill, thank you so much for the super chat. The everyday kid loved his ice cream, so thank you.
Absolutely. So hey,
he told you to say that. Did you?
What?
Did you?
I don't. What?
Did you?
Bill, come on, man. Okay, so Auto Evo. So I want to hear what you guys have to think about the Evo. So here's just to get the conversation going. So I've been excited about the Auto Evo since it was announced in CES this year. Here's my issue with the Evo, and I've been saying this since when was it, like January, February? If Auto wanted to have a chance, they needed to come out with a high-quality drone that was very reasonably priced. What they ended up doing was coming out with a Mavic clone for the price of a Mavic. Well, it's more expensive. It's $1,000 now, or $999. But I don't understand what they're trying to do when you could go out and get a Mavic Pro. You could get a Platinum, I think, for that cost now. So you could go out and get a Mavic Pro. You could go out and get a Mavic Air for less. Are you trying to move here?
Just a smidge.
Okay.
Just a smidge.
So you could get a much. I'm trying to think of what to say. I just do not understand the Evo at here.
No, it's fine. It's however you want it.
I do not understand the Evo, so I'd like to hear what you guys have to think about it, or what you guys have to say about it, because I really wanted to like it. And you know, the Parrot Anafi was announced, and you know, hopefully it'll be out here in the next couple of weeks. But that even that had something new to offer. You know, at the very least, it looks up. And it's not that expensive. The Evo, I mean, yeah, it does 4K 60 frames per second, but is that enough? Is that enough of an upgrade to move somebody from a Mavic Air to the Evo? That's like what, a $200 difference. Is 4K 60 really worth it? Especially when the Mavic Air does a very nice 2.7K at 60 frames per second. So I don't get it. Like I don't. Like, I wanted to like this drone. They needed to, like, the Parrot came out at what, $699, I think is how much the Parrot costs, which that is an aggressive price. I mean, I get it. Something that I don't like about the Parrot is apparently you have to purchase some of the flight modes later, but I get it. They want to get you into their ecosystem. They're like, hey, here's a lower price for our drone. Let's draw you in, and then, what are you doing?
Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get to... And you always have it set to top chat. I want live chat.
I think you just click here. Technical.
Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I don't want to miss people's comments because you have it set incorrectly.
Talk amongst yourselves for a second. We got weird.
I told you.
Hold on, we got to refresh this. But yeah, so the Auto Evo, I will not be buying it now. I was really excited to buy it. Like I said, I've been planning on getting it since CES because there were rumors about it having a 1-inch sensor, which I don't necessarily think that you are required to. You'll just have to go with it because I don't know what the problem is. But I don't necessarily think that you have to have a 1-inch sensor to be a good drone these days. I think you can get fantastic images out of the Pro Platinum, the Air. They don't have 1-inch sensors, so I'm not necessarily ready to fight and die on the hill of that. But if you're not gonna offer, okay, so the things that it offers is what, 4K 60. And the controller has a screen in it, which that looks awesome. That really looks like a neat thing. But you know, DJI's got something coming like right around the corner, so you know, I'm definitely not gonna be getting it right now. So yeah, I mean, I see Stan agrees with me. I appreciate that. Thomas Gerardis, my money is on the new Parrot. Yeah, I'm waiting for the new Parrot. I'm very excited for it. Yeah, I just don't understand why they released it at such an expensive price. Like, we talk about it all the time where you gotta have like an entry, you gotta like entice people in. There's nothing to entice anybody right now. Like, you're trying to offer an unknown as as a more expensive price than a proven fact. I don't get it. I don't get it. Lover of Tech, hey, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us tonight. I saw Stan Cook out there, Sam TV, And oh hey, thanks everybody for the 32,000. Why yeah, we hit 32,000 subscribers today.
Good job,
So
honey.
that's awesome. Thanks for everybody for watching. We're really excited about it. Armand Al, it is orange, and I think that would be nice because I have wrecked my drones a few times and had to go hunting for them, and I think a nice bright color would be easier to see.
Like construction orange.
Yeah, just something
like hazard coming.
Well, not necessarily hazard coming, but if you lose it, then you can find it instead of like having to hunt through the woods for it. So it's been pretty great. Moonrex, I see something about your request. What is his request?
Requesting a drawing tablet review.
Oh. Okay, so here's the thing, and this is it Moonrex? Moonrex. So just like so I get requests to review tech all the time, and I try to, like, so here's the thing about YouTube, we talk about it a lot. We'll get back onto we'll hop back onto the drone talk here in just a second, but I will not be doing that. One, because I don't use drawing tablets, but two, and we talk about this a lot with YouTube, is you kind of got to stay in your box on YouTube, or YouTube does not get happy with you. So I appreciate the offer, and I do review tech that people send out to me, like Harold Augusto, if he's here. He said he mentioned the newer G1 action camera to me, which I was like, hey, that piqued my interest, and it aligns with the channel. Let's check it out. Lloyd Mendenhall, the Grumpy Vlogger, $4.99 super chat for hitting 32K. Well, thanks so much, Lloyd. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Oh, speaking of drones, we actually are gonna have a drone video here really soon. Here, hold on. I'll show you guys real quick. Do something exciting.
Something. Remember this?
Something exciting.
Woo!
Okay, so I've got a Xiaomi drone. GearBest reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to check something out? And I was like, well, I like the Telos so much. Let's see if the Xiaomi, I think it's the Mijia. I can't tell. It's all in Chinese.
Yeah, right there.
Well, it's the Mi 2, but I think it's called like the Mi drone or whatever. It's the little Xiaomi drone. We'll be checking that out. Not this week, but next week.
Are you going to unbox it somewhere so they can see that?
Yeah, on the video.
Oh, I don't know if you're still doing your 60-second unboxing.
No, 60-second unboxing kind of like, it went the way of the dinosaurs almost a year ago. Oh. Well, it was cool. I just, the things is sometimes you want to be like, you want to do like more stuff. And then, so kind of like, okay, here's a little bit of a rant. So like, Instagram TV, right? I think this is going to be a cool thing that people, will be able to share. I like more options in the marketplace, but something that is hard to, it's you see people that are like, well, you need to be on Instagram TV or you're falling behind. And it's like, okay, but you also have to realize that we're all human and there's only so much time in the day. And so, you got to pick and choose your battles. And so I picked to not do 60-second unboxings anymore. As much as I enjoyed doing it, I just don't have the time for it. Kind of how the Twitch streams have fallen by the wayside the last couple of weeks because I started a new job like 2 weeks ago, and I sleep. If I want to keep the video stream, I also need sleep out. So, well, yeah. So I saw the Everyday Significant Other. That's what you're called until you pick a name.
Yeah.
She said it's so hard to find a place to fly. Well, it should be much easier to fly around here. I guess the local county law changes on the 1st of July. So long as we're
coming.
Yeah, is it tomorrow?
3-ish hours-ish.
So in 3-ish hours, so long as we're following the FAA guidelines, we can fly anywhere. It used to be in the Fairfax County, you couldn't fly on Fairfax County land, which is all the parks. So that changes tomorrow. Hooray!
Yay!
Hooray!
Happy flight.
Happy Fly Day!
Wait, what is it tomorrow?
The 1st.
Is it Sunday?
Yes.
Like, so how can we make it like fun? Like Sunday Fly Day or
Happy Fly Day?
Happy Flun Day?
Sure.
Flun Day.
Sure.
Happy Drun Day.
Social joins. Dude, have you heard about the Moza Mini-Me gimbal? If so, are you going to review it? I've actually got a video of it up
already?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, hey.
Like 2 weeks ago. It's sitting over there. You should, after the live stream, you should go watch it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Jetto Black, it is Fairfax. It is Fairfax County in Virginia. I saw on there, who was it? There was somebody that tweeted at me. I forget your name, but it was Dr. somebody or other tweeted
Sullivan.
Yeah.
Sullivan? Pretty sure.
Something tweeted at me and said, "Hey man, check this out. Like the laws are changing," and I forgot until I was like Googling today, and then I saw again, and I was like, "That's awesome." Oh, and our cheap knockoff, because moving's expensive. Our cheap knockoff brand deal ship this time is Diet Cola with lime, naturally flavored.
Sick.
So
Don't drink
good.
that garbage, you guys.
So good. But yeah, so the Evo, I'm just not going to get one. I would love to get one. I've reached out. I'll tell if you're watching. I doubt it. But if you're watching, I would check one out. You know, I'd review one for you. Probably get some views and some momentum behind it if you wanted to. I've emailed you twice, and I haven't heard anything back, so.
Oh, please, send us one. It'll make him so happy. Turn that frown upside down. Come on, Altel. Come on.
But yeah, so we won't be getting one. I am still getting the Parrot. I'll probably buy whatever DJI announces coming up here pretty soon because I'm, you know, a DJI fanboy a little bit. And now that I can actually fly again, pretty excited. Coach, CWC Technologies. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us tonight. Ooh. Yeah, we got Top Chat up because the computer is being funny tonight. Stan Cook, don't drink diet soda. Coke sugar-free will save your life. I should drink that too. Look, if it has caffeine in it. Okay, so let's just be honest. If I could replace my blood with caffeine, I would.
It would be cheaper.
Cheaper to replace my blood with it?
Hi, Nikolai from Norway.
I would absolutely replace my blood with caffeine. But yeah, so Autel, I'm sorry. I will not be buying your new drone. If you want to send one to me to check out, I'll check it out. But you guys should have priced it more competitively. Or you should have added, like, something big.
Like a Fly More combo thing?
No, I don't know that. So the Mavic Air is what, $799? The Mavic Pro, you could get a refurbished, even like a year ago, you could get a refurbished one for like $600. Like, there's nothing that a drone, like if you're going to make basically a clone of a drone and then charge more for it, like why would somebody decide to move over for it? Like, and I agree with Lover of Tech that $800, if they'd have charged $799, I probably would have bought one. And I get it. I mean, they have to make their money back somehow, but you know, if you want to survive in a game where there's an elephant in the room and that elephant is called DJI, like if you want to beat the monopoly, you can't I almost said something that totally inappropriate for the live audience.
It's not like you.
But you can't what's the word I'm looking for? Like I can't get.
You're not a contender.
Like you can't. Even the thing that I was gonna say is also inappropriate.
Is it like a Rocky Balboa quote or something?
No, it's not. It was a Training Day quote. And I can't say the Training Day quote here.
Nope.
Yeah, you got to be more aggressive, or you're not gonna beat DJI. I think Parrot has the right idea. They cut some features that I would prefer to have, like sensors, but they had they have something that DJI doesn't have, which is the rotating up camera. And they've got a decent price tag, which I think is a much better way to go. You get me in your ecosystem. If I like your drone enough, I will then purchase your apps, which is probably where they're going to end up making their money. Rick Halberd, $9.99. You can't get batteries for it. Yeah, like come on, guys. Come on.
Let's see.
But yeah, so let's talk. So we talked about that. We'll do. Can you check Twitter real quick about the giveaway? It's the normal.
Yeah, no. But I don't know how to
Hold on. We're gonna check again. We're doing the giveaway here for the Removu K1 in just a minute. What's up, Sean-eyed Studio? You gotta go to that's the internet right there.
This?
Yep. And then I guess I was looking at cameras again.
No.
Yeah. I guess I could just pull up Twitter
On your
here.
phone?
There we go. We could just do it the easy way.
Oh.
We could just do it the easy way.
Thank goodness you thought of
Okay,
it.
so while we're figuring this out, if anybody has any questions or comments,
I did see we had somebody in the chat say, I don't have Twitter, but can I be added to the giveaway?
Let me ponder that for a second. So it's not that I like everybody being on like the same playing field, and the reason we do the Twitter instead of like the very first few giveaways, we did it like leave a comment on this video, but then people left comments on like 4 or 5 videos, and it was really hard to keep everybody together. So let me see here. Say something funny.
Oh. How's everybody doing? I saw a couple of people from all over the world. That's pretty amazing. We saw Norway, Canada, Australia, Greece. First viewer from Greece. Thank you for joining us. I only know how to say one thing in Greek.
Is it appropriate?
Yeah. Christos Anesti, which means Happy Easter.
Okay.
That's about all I got.
Can you pull that back up to the list? We will add some names to the list. Jeremiah McIntosh, the giveaway is for the Removu K1. Ooh, that is something that while we're doing that, speaking of giveaways, we're going to start an awesome giveaway next week that I am so excited for. Nope, not that.
Where is it?
Right here.
Who do you want me to add?
So add the names that were in the last like since we started. So we got something really exciting that I'm excited about. But anyway, so if you remember, and we kind of talked about this already, we did the Moza.me video. Gudson is the company that owns the brand Moza, and they're a range of gimbals. Well, anyway, once I made that video, they're like, hey, we loved it. And I was like, you know what? I got bigger cameras. Could I try out one of your bigger gimbals? And so they sent me 2. Here, can you? They sent me 2 Moza Airs.
Oh.
These guys. 2 of these big things. So we'll be giving one of these away starting in the next week or so. I've been playing with it for like a week now. It's been a fantastic gimbal. It's a little different if you're used to using cell phone gimbals like some of us. Using a camera gimbal is very different. And speaking of which, we'll talk more about cameras here in a second because I'm kind of going through a crisis. You know what's new, right? Of camera, but yeah, this Moza sent me 2. The box is over there. It is brand new. I did open it just to see if it was the same thing, maybe see if it had the controller because the other one didn't. But yeah, so we got a whole bunch of stuff to give away actually in the next few so companies have been like, I guess summer's like the time that they send stuff out because like we've got a gimbal, we've got this gimbal camera combination, we've got a gimbal. We got some small rig stuff to go away because they also they didn't sponsor a video, but they sent me a whole bunch of stuff because I sent them a note saying how much I love their stuff. What else? And we got some other stuff coming. But yeah, so we are so excited. I just love giving all this stuff back to you guys because like what am I going to do with 5 gimbals or 10 action cameras? So we haven't done a giveaway in a while, so stuff has been building up. So I'm really excited to give that stuff away. Lover of Tech, the Ronin S. I was gonna get it. That was another. So the big things out of CES that I was looking forward to was the Sony phone, the XA2. I got that. What else came out of CES that I was really excited about? The Ronin S, the Auto Evo. There were a few other things, and I probably won't end up getting any of them. Just because the Ronin S I'm excited about. Seems to be reasonably priced, and it has some very nice features. But if I'm gonna rock the Moza Air, might as well save some money. I did want to get one. I was planning on actually buying one as soon as it came out, but they released it the day we moved, and so there was no way. I didn't have an address when they officially released it, so we kind of got stuck. We kind of got stuck not getting one, unfortunately, which was super exciting. Kevin Metler, what's up, man? Lover of Tech, yeah. So hey, if you guys want to see like a guy that has, so I was talking about Instagram TV earlier and vlogging stuff. If you want to see a guy that has the coolest like Instagram TV setup like ever, go follow Lover of Tech on both YouTube and Twitter. Like that guy has an awesome channel. He definitely, I got to give you credit because there's no way that I could walk around with that, and that you're able to do that. That's awesome, man. That is so awesome. Yeah, Dinos Antiochos, I also love the DJI Osmo Mobile 2. It's somewhere in this tiny little room that we're trapped in right now.
For people to enter this giveaway,
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only see 7 people.
Okay, well, there's that one.
Oh, you did multiple
Well,
ones?
no, I retweeted it, so there's that one, but then there's this one.
Do they have to be present to win?
Yes. You have to, so one of the things that we do for this is you have to be in the live stream to win. Cause that, what's up, buddy? No, you gotta, come on, buddy. We talked about this. We know.
He scared me.
He scared me too.
Oh my goodness. I was like, Carol Ann, come to this.
Oh, I just spilled
It's
this.
terrifying.
Just talk for a second while I gotta go fix this now.
Just a little technical studio difficulty. So to enter the giveaway, you just go to Twitter at the every_daydad. You find the Removu post or tweet or twit, whatever they call it, and then just make a comment. We will do the drawing at 8:30.
Sure.
It's 8:24 Eastern
Oh,
right
it's
now.
falling on me now. What?
Okay.
What is happening?
Crowd control. Okay, everything's fine here. I'm in control.
What is happening?
So just comment on there. Hey, every_daydad. I love the Removu and I want to win it, or your wife's pretty, or just something. And I will add you to the list of people. Right now, there's only 20 people.
That's fine. That's
And
what we normally. That's about
perfect.
what we normally have.
I know some of you guys don't have Twitter. We like to switch it between Twittering and Instagramming and YouTubing, just so everybody has a chance. What?
Nothing.
You're good.
I just spilled.
You're straight.
I just spilled my
Straight.
my diet cola with lime. Just
Yeah,
spilled
but do you
on-
think
on the
Diet
floor.
Coke would ever betray you like that?
Maybe not. Maybe not. So yeah. So we'll do the giveaway in 5 minutes. So she's checking out any final tweets, and then we'll get going from there. So while we're waiting on that, let's talk about cameras, because that's what I default talk to anymore. So for those that follow the channel, you know that I'm kind of like in love with the Sony A7 III, which we're streaming on right now. But we're gonna be probably selling the A7 III for a couple of reasons.
Oh no, not again. Have you sold it before?
Yes, this is my second A7 III.
It is?
Everybody's a comedian. Everybody's a comedian.
No. I'm very serious.
But so I love this camera. This is probably one of my favorite things
Loves it.
ever made.
Gives it away. Buys it back.
But here's the problem.
Gives it away again.
But hold on.
Loves it.
Here's the problem.
Kind of loves it.
Here's the problem.
What?
So I like traveling light.
Okay. You bring a book bag.
Well, that's because I can fit like a whole video studio in a book bag.
Video studio. Travels light.
The problem is that so I tried out the Sony 24-105 lens. It's like they're really nice zoom lens. One, it's crazy expensive.
It's like big. It's big.
But two, the Sony lenses are huge and heavy. Like the thing was that big, and it was just gigantic.
Huge.
Like it was gigantic. There is no way that you could like comfortably carry that thing around.
You could strike a person.
You could kill a man
Kill him.
with that lens. Like you could have like smashed somebody with
Yeah.
it. It's big and was heavy, and so I probably will not. So I need like a camera system that's like small, lightweight, just easy to travel with. That huge honking thing was a pain to balance on the gimbal. It was heavy as all get out, and all of their lenses are that way. So we'll probably be going back to
Where?
a GH5. Does that mean? Do you even know what that means?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means there's going to be more boxes coming to our door. That means our dog's going to bark. Our kid's going to get excited thinking it's for him. I'm going to have to see disappointment from him. I'll see you be excited like a 5-year-old little child. The dog will be disappointed she didn't get to bite anybody. And nothing's for me. Still, nothing is for me. Okay, Tiffany's.com.
They don't sell cameras
Hello?
there.
No, but they sell things that could knock a person out.
They don't sell cameras there.
They sell diamonds that could kill somebody.
So there's a few reasons for my decision. Well, hold on. We're at the giveaway point, right?
8:30, I said.
Oh, okay. I'm
So
sorry. I'm
I'm
looking at
checking the last
I'm looking at the
tweets.
elapsed time. Yeah, Rick, the lenses cost a lot, and so I was willing to go. So I got a really good deal on a used 24-105, where I was like, okay, this is expensive, but I only will end up needing, the prime lens that I use for everything because I love it, and just one zoom lens, and that's good. And this is like if you can only get one zoom lens, get this lens. But I cannot deal with the weight. Like it weighs more than the camera. There's just no way for me to easily use it. Now I liked the A63, A6500 line, just like Lover of Tech's talking about. If they could release an A67, okay, so here's what they would need to release for me to go. So I do want to get a GH5. I'm looking around for used deals to get a used GH5 to go forward. So there are things that I will miss dearly. So being able to get like this blurry, shallow depth of field, I won't be able to do as well with the GH5. I will miss that. The ability to do autofocus, like, I can't tell because we're on a delay. I can't actually tell if that works or not. But the autofocus is amazing. Like, it's going to break my heart to go away from the awesome autofocus. But there's some things that I really need, like the stabilization and just being able to do all of my B-roll without having to move, like without having to break out the tripod is amazing. The ability to record unlimited is awesome. And the full HDMI, like I cannot overstate how important the full HDMI is right now. Like right now, we're streaming with the Elgato Cam Link, which is the micro HDMI into the A7 III, which falls out all the time, especially when you're trying to hook a monitor up to a gimbal, like I've been trying to do this week. It doesn't work as well. And so, bleh. Blah.
Okay.
Democro, have I tried a Sony ECM-X? I have not tried any of the Sony microphones. I know you can get like their proprietary microphones that plug into the hot shoe mount, which is actually kind of important. And one of the things I'm going to note about so we're doing camera reviews this week too. If you saw my Twitter picture, well, I've got the A6000 going up against the Canon M50 because everybody yelled at me for saying how good the Canon M50 is, and we'll be trying out the M50 against the A60. So the A6500 I had, the M50, it was half the cost of that. Now we're trying out a Sony camera that's half the cost of the M50 that has basically the same video capabilities. So we're going to see which one's actually better. But the big thing is it doesn't have an audio input, which is heartbreaking. Like I would be so happy. I would be so happy if it had an audio input. I'd be like, why have I not been recommending this camera for years? Oh, right, because the audio is so much worse. I mean, that's not a deal. And we'll talk. I'm giving away the video like right now, but it's not a deal breaker. Like right now, the audio is not coming from the camera. It's coming from this microphone plugged into something else, and it's all synced up in our program over here, and that's fine. It's not a total deal breaker. But it does make it easier. And another reason for the GH5 is I really like so I don't like all of this crap right here. One of the reasons I was considering the C200 was it was a package that was just everything in one spot. You just put it, has everything you need. Well, something the GH5 also has the Sony has it too, but I really like the preamps built into the GH5 more than the Sony cameras. But the GH5 has an XLR accessory that will let me get rid of a lot of this crap right here. All right, are we ready? We are at 8:32.
Okay.
Okay.
I got everybody. Are you taking people off the retweet too?
Yes.
Okay, let me just.
Okay, so we'll go down the names real quick.
Just make sure if you're on Twitter, and you don't hear your name, just tell us.
Okay,
we'll
so
add you.
for the names. Travis McP, 51 drones. You're going to have to scroll that down for me, by the way.
Yeah.
Travis McP, 51 drones. Mark Attardo, Bill Utah. And now you went too far.
I don't know how to use a MacBook.
Mark Attardo, Bill Utah, Thomas Gerardis, Harold Augusto, Jim Hightower, John Klopp, Sean Ide, Clayton Mitchell, Jake Vargas, Democro, Steve Carpenter, Jared Arndt, Isaac R., Lloyd Mendenhall, DDA Ohio, is that I or L. Gordon, Dylan White, Rick Halber, Ashley and Josh M., John Hawk, Drone Photo Video, and Nikolai Norway. Okay. So the way we do the giveaways around here, we've got everybody's name. The everyday significant other over here, which one is it? Which one do you want?
Just call me the wife. It's fine.
Everyday wife over here will be...
Did we miss anybody? Did we miss anybody who was on Twitter? I wasn't trying to miss anybody. But I was kind of like doing things and trying to listen because sometimes you sneak things in that you're going to buy. And I need to pay attention for that.
What? Do you have Josh Mobley?
Where's that one?
Josh Mobley.
Oh, 1 minute. Okay, you snuck in there, Josh.
Leaf
Mobley.
Magnet.
Hold on, Josh Mobley.
Jeff Dell. You're missing a few over
I know,
there.
and that's why I said, did you want the
Okay.
retweet too?
Hold on.
Leif.
We're getting everybody
Leif
right
Magnus.
now.
That's an awesome name. Leif. Leif.
Just do Leif.
What's the next one?
No Compromise Coffee.
Oh, man. That sounds
Just put
like
no
you're-
compromise. We got Josh Mobley. We got Jeff Dell.
How you spell it?
Jeff, just put Jeff Dell.
Jeff Dell.
And then you got Ashley and Jeremiah McIntyre.
Got 'em.
David Ma. Do you have David Ma?
David Ma? David Ma? No. David
Okay,
Ma.
David Ma. Okay, and do we have I Am Wedge? Did I see I Am Wedge?
Where's that? Ian? Oh, I
Wedge.
am.
So put I Am Wedge. And then okay, we're cut off.
And then cut it off.
Entries are cut off. So the way that we do the giveaways, like we said, we leave it on Instagram or Twitter, a single picture, just because it's easier to keep everybody together. Then we write everybody's name down, and then we will do a randomizer, 1 through whatever number, and then that winning number has to be attending the live stream, and you will win the giveaway after
You have like 5 seconds to say I'm here, so that we know you're here, or otherwise we move to the next number.
Yep.
So please, 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 if you're here, don't wait.
Okay. All
we
right.
have 30 names. 30 names.
30?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just... We got
Yeah,
no
look them over.
compromise.
You went through all of them.
I'm just double checking that we didn't... We got
Please
drone
double-check
photo
'em.
video.
Who?
Did we get Benjamin? Did you get Lover of Tech? Lover of Tech's on there.
He is? Where?
No, I'm saying he needs to be on there.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't have that.
Okay.
Tell me the name again? Benjamin?
Lover of Tech. Okay. I think we got everybody. We're going back to Instagram after this. Instagram's so much easier
It is.
to track everybody. Twitter is so hard.
It's a cluster.
So I want to make sure we got everybody. So we got Lover of Tech. Josh Mobley is in there.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody, normally you don't see the sausage getting made. It's already made.
Or the bacon getting fried.
Yeah. Okay. Josh Hawk is
Got
Josh.
him.
Okay. Drone photo video. You got Nikolai
him.
Paulson.
Yep.
DDA Ohio.
Yeah.
Bill Utah.
Bill.
Christopher Lee. Did I say Christopher Lee?
Let's see. Is that his name, actually?
That's what it says here. It was like 37 minutes ago.
37 minutes?
Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, never mind. Other retweet. We got Lloyd Mendenhall. Okay. All right. If we missed you, I'm sorry. We just went through the list 4 times, so it's time to get to the giveaway. So
okay,
do you
how
have?
do I make this big so they can see it, and then we'll hit the randomizer?
Like,
can you hold it?
Yeah, I guess you could. Let's unplug it.
Okay.
Okay, so here are
Okay.
all of the names. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this.
So there's 31.
31 names.
31. So I'm using a randomizer. The minimum number is 1.
1 through 31.
Maximize is 31. One number. You guys ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. 1 to 31. I'm going to hit generate. It's going to happen.
Okay.
Ready? Generate.
Number 20. Rick Halber. Rick Halber, are you here? I just saw you a second ago. You just got to you got to type something out, Rick. Rick Halber. Congratulations to Rick Halber. Are you there, Rick?
Is he there?
Hey, Rick!
Hey!
Hooray! Good. I'm glad. I'm sick of carrying that thing. Congratulations to Rick Halber for winning the Removu K1. Did you turn it on? You now own this very nice gimbal camera thing.
How do you use it?
You turn it on.
Yeah, but like, where do you put your stuff?
What do you mean?
There's a ball there. Oh.
You just turn it on.
So you don't hook a camera up to it, it does it itself.
This is the camera.
Oh, so it's all in one.
It's all in one. So Rick, after the live stream, let's just get a hold of me and I will ship it out to you. It also comes with the accessory kit. I never really talked about it at the video, but they sent me the accessory kit and I'll ship that out to you too. So we will get in touch afterwards. So congratulations again. We'll start. We've still got about 20 minutes on the live stream. We'll just hang out and chat. And if you got questions for the channel, you can reach out and talk about them. We'll be giving away a Moza Air, and we're not starting the giveaway yet. The Moza Air giveaway will start next week, next live stream. So if you want to know how to win a brand new, it can carry, what can this thing even carry? Here, hand me that box. It comes in this gigantic, I I bet the nuclear code's come in a box like this. Like, look at that thing.
Whoa.
Moza Air. It is so awesome, and it's been carrying my camera really well. It's been great. So we will start giving that away in the next week. So watch the live stream next week, and we will talk about how to win a brand new Moza Air. Boom.
You know your phone is listening to you when you don't even touch it. You do a generate number code, and Best Buy shows up on your phone.
Best Buy. I love Best Buy.
How much do I love Best Buy?
So much. It's her favorite store. I have to tell her that we're not going to Best Buy
So
anymore.
this is how we know that what do you call them? The overlords are here?
The robot overlords. Okay, so John Hawk, what are my thoughts on the Canon SL2? I've never used the Canon SL2, but I think if it's as good as the M50, I would say it's probably a really great camera because it's so easy to just... So the thing that I like about the Canon M50 is it just works. It's easy to use. You just know that it's working, and I assume the SL2 is the same way. Jim Hightower has one, so I would shoot him a message and ask him how he likes it. I really like my M50 a lot, even though everybody in the comments, it's like one of my, oddly enough, like it's one of my most disliked videos is the one where I said, hey, the A6500 is a great camera, but it's really kind of fiddly, and I don't like it in these situations, so this camera's better, I'm going to use it. And people are like, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, you're a Canon fanboy. It's like, but this is the only Canon camera I've ever used. Ever.
Thank goodness Bill Utah listens to you, because I didn't know how to answer the question if you're going to buy the Evo or not.
Oh, yeah, we just talked about it.
I know.
Oh, Josh Mobley, no, I'm not going to buy the Evo. We talked about it a little earlier. I think they had an opportunity at CES where everybody was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing. Then they waited, 4 or 5 months, and they let Parrot release a new drone. They are letting DJI. Well, the Air came out shortly after that. So they had an opportunity to strike the fire, and then they had a chance to release a very, I don't know, I don't like the price. I think the price is too high when they're releasing something that basically you could already get for cheaper from a known quantity that is DJI. Where Autel, yeah, they've been making drones, but nobody knows really anything about Autel drones. So, bleh. Bleh. I say bleh. Kevin Metler, am I planning my next week? I'm not active on IGTV, like I said earlier. You got to pick. One of the things about social media, or just, I guess, a side hustle of any kind, is you kind of got to pick where you are going to play, but also as important as where you're not going to play. So I enjoy just making videos. I enjoy the process of this. So I like doing YouTube. I like doing the live streams. I like that. It's something that I enjoy doing, which also, it's cool because it's a hobby that pays for itself, which I really enjoy. But I choose to play on YouTube because I like, as much as we complain about YouTube, and I complain just as much as the next person about YouTube, as much as I complain about it, I feel like you can still organically grow on YouTube, whereas some of the other platforms are turning into more of a pay for growth thing, and so I will not be doing that. But I had some other questions.
Let me jump in here really quick.
What's up?
Tom scared us me to comment about the robot overlords of Amazon. And I have to say, at my convention that I went to, there was a futurist. He was a focal point speaker. And he was talking about how Amazon is using AI like way ahead of the game. Like we're talking now about stuff, and how like, oh, you're talking about, oh, I want this camera, such and such. And Amazon will maybe hear that on Alexa or whatever devices we have in this place. And then all of a sudden that item will ship close to where we live now, so that when you want it, it will ship even quicker to you, to get to you, so that you always buy from them.
Wow.
I know. I was like, they know. And then I
creepy.
went and looked on my Amazon to see if there was things on there that I was maybe like to purchase. And I was like, I wonder how close it is. I wonder if I can get it. Because you know how they have those lockers now? You just, drive up in your car like an hour later and you can get whatever it is you wanted. Because Amazon already knows, based on your purchasing and whatever intel it's got on you, artificially, what you're going to want. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
But there you go, Thomas. That's why. Artificial intelligence. There
Give
you
it
go.
a wife.
There you go. That's all my tech talk for today.
Nikolaiwa, will you collab with the RC Sailors?
That would be awesome.
I would. I don't know where they're at, but I'd be up for it if they wanted to. Leaf Magnus Peterson, Everyday Dad. What is your favorite DJI drone to go film casual videos with? The Mavic Air. I love how small it is. It's super high quality. I wish it was a little quieter, and I wish the battery life was a little better, but I just love it because you can just throw it in your bag, and you've got a full like filming slow motion awesome rig just with you. I love it. My Menaggio, have you ever reviewed the software that you've been using for your channel? Yeah, I've made a few videos about how like the process behind my channel, the process behind my videos. If you want to check those out, you can see I show like how to make a cheap YouTube studio for 75 bucks. I've showed how I do everything. There's a live stream out there too where I show like my editing process, and it is all out there. It is all out there. I try to be, so one of the things that I try to achieve with the channel is not just, like, I enjoy making the videos, I enjoy learning how to do, like, video stuff, but I try to, like, share back, and one of the vehicles for that is the live stream. So if you have questions or how did you do that, like, this is the place to ask, because I'm here right now to answer them, and I just, like, I want to help you guys, like, if you're a creator, I'd like to help you grow, too, because I think there's, like, and again, so we talked about this a few weeks ago, where there's, like, this community out there where it's a bunch of like creators that all follow each other, but that's not really helping anybody because you got to make good content or YouTube's just not going to recommend it no matter how many subscribers you have. Like look at, there's channels out there with millions of subscribers that get like 10,000 views a video. And so you got to make good content before, if people are recommending, so if you give somebody a shout out and they make good content, yes, that will absolutely help because people will start watching. But if you give somebody a shout out that does not have good content, then nobody's gonna watch. It's just not gonna do anything for anybody. So you just gotta. I don't know where I started on that. How did I get to there? Oh yeah, so I try to help you guys out. So if you're a creator and you have questions, you can always shoot me an email or a tweet or something, and I try to help out. I try to help out as best as I can. Mark Catardo, yeah. Hey, no problem. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. Dinos Antichos, question for the channel. What is your opinion of the Rise Tello drone? I love the Rise Tello. I've made 3 videos on it. It's an awesome little toy drone. I wouldn't recommend buying it if you're looking for your very first camera drone. I mean, it's a toy with a camera attached to it, not necessarily a camera drone. But it's an awful lot of fun. I don't know. Xiaomi released a drone. You know, the Xiaomi, whatever this thing is. The Mi 2. We'll be checking that out here shortly. I've never used this before, so I can't speak to other alternatives.
Is this their logo?
Sure.
Like the Xiaomi, is this like their
I don't
logo?
know. Sure.
I don't know. I thought it was a cat, like a Mewtwo, like, you know, Pokemon.
No, that's Mi 2.
Yeah, but like Mewtwo. Nerd alert.
What a nerd, right? But yeah, so one of the things that's nice about the Tello is it doesn't have GPS or anything like that, but that downward-facing sensor, whatever algorithm that DJI and Intel have put into that thing, it knows to stay level. It's incredible. It's incredible.
How about, Dima wants to know, would you rather have good audio and okay lighting, or good lighting and okay audio?
Oh, that's a tough one. Because normally I say you want good lighting and good audio. Dang.
But if you can only have one or the other.
I would say audio.
I knew it.
Audio is so important. Like, if basically what you're saying is if you have bad lighting, that means your image quality is not going to be as great. Because even a great camera without good lighting looks terrible. Except when you get, like, the crazy camera. Like, these Sony full-frame cameras can operate on almost anything. But, yeah, I would say good audio. Because bad audio, just nobody... Like, I mean, at the beginning of this live stream, we had the audio was too soft, and that was people mentioned that. If I stopped the stream right now and I started it up again at 140p and the audio was still good, nobody would care. Nobody would care. It is 100 audio. Audio. You just got it audio.
Okay. Great question. Let's see.
51 drones, thanks for coming out. We really appreciate it. Or if you have crazy white balance. So I've had this problem before where, like, so when I do my B-roll, I like messing with my white balance a little bit because you can get, if you have different colored lights, you can get some pretty cool, like, effects using different white balance. But then when you forget to change it back, you get things like looking like a vampire. Like here's an example. Here, just stay right there.
Okay. Are you going to make me... What are you going to do?
I'm going to mess with the white balance for a second.
Okay. What's gonna happen?
You're just gonna look like a vampire.
Oh, I'm gonna look like a vampire?
You look blue now.
Oh, I do?
So this is what happens when you mess with your white balance and don't put it back. So white balance is very important to fix.
Oh, it did go blue. It took a minute, but it did go blue.
That's because the live stream is a few seconds behind.
Oh. Vampires are blue?
Well, the way that I was doing it was it made me look like super pale. So you just got to make sure your white balance is on top of it.
Okay.
Josh Mobley, we do live streams every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So every Saturday we do a live stream, even if we have to just do it with the cell phone, which is what I did when we first moved because we didn't have internet or anything. I just did my live stream straight up, just cell phone.
Look at that, Jeremiah McIntosh.
Jeremiah McIntosh just got home from Creation Fest and so irritated someone was flying a Phantom over a crowd of 20,000 people at night. That is super illegal unless...
And dangerous.
Well, you can get waivers for that, but you got to get, like, FAA approval for that. You've got to get the vendor... Or not the vendor,
like
the venue. The venue approval for that. It is dangerous. That's not something that I would do. Because, well, one, you're flying at night. You got to get a waiver from the FAA to do that. Two, you're flying over people, which you got to get a waiver to fly over that. Depending on where you're at, there could be whole levels of like authorizations that you got to get before you can do that.
Nikolai, 3 a.m. in Norway.
Wow. Well, thanks we really appreciate you watching. Ahmed El Sir, would I advise you on how far you should send your spark, height, and distance? I would stay to what DJI says. If you're in the United States, it's within line of sight and 400 feet in the air, or what, 200 and some meters, 400 feet. Only send it that far. Only send it that far. Unless you have like a spotter or something that you just got to have like visual.
Oh, people are
control.
saying we went blue because, you know.
We went blue because we did that.
I know. They're like Ohio State, Michigan.
All right. Are there any aftermarket props like the Platinum? There are not any aftermarket props that I've seen for the Air so far. Charlie Andy, do you use standard profile when you shoot video on the Canon M50, or do you use a flat profile to color correct and grade it later? I just shoot in the standard profile. I do it in what's it called? It's called flattering, or I forget what it's called, but I don't shoot anything. I don't color grade anything because I don't have time for that. Like, I do 3 videos a week, which means I'm scripting 3 videos, I'm shooting 3 videos, and editing 3 videos. Like, that's a lot of work and time, and I just do not. Ain't nobody got time to color grade that unless you do it as like a full-time job. So I never color grade. I'm sure other people do, but nope, I do not. Democro, do you like the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus or the Rode Link? I like both, and I use both in different situations. So when I'm doing like narrative talking head stuff from here, I use it's actually up over there. We tried it with the live stream last week. It didn't work out as well. I use the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus just to do the narrative stuff. I like how shotgun microphones sound in this kind of setting. But when I'm out, I hate. So I used to, back when I was using the Lumix G7, I had the Rode Video Mic Pro, awesome microphone. But I hated when I went out that I was like you're stuck to the camera. When all you bring out is a shotgun microphone, you have to be like this, like I'm a little more than arm's length away from the camera. You got to be like right up on it, or the audio, like the microphone's useless. So I really like having the Rode Link when I'm out and about filming, because then you just hook it up to the camera and then you can be anywhere. You don't even have to be in frame. You could be anywhere around the camera and still get good audio, so long as within distance of the link. So I really, really like that system. It's really nice. It is really nice.
Oh, good night, Thomas. Thanks for coming out. That's a hot day.
It's been so hot.
United States is cooking.
I know, right?
We are cooking.
I know, right?
It's hot here. I thought it was gonna be a little cooler the further north we went.
I did too.
No.
I'm sorry if we're missing your guys' in the live chat.
Is that what you did? How'd you get it?
I just fixed it because I'm amazing.
Oh, what? Yep. He's amazing.
That's a true story. Josh Mobley, well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. All right, we're coming up on about an hour. We'll do another 10 minutes, and then we'll call it. So, if you got any more questions, if we missed your comment, it's because we were in the wrong chat. So, if you have a comment or something, you can leave it now. If you have a question or anything,
yeah. We always try to answer people's questions. It's not intentional if we skipped.
Yep. I mean, if we weren't in live, you lost it.
I'm just scrolling up to make sure we didn't miss this.
But yeah, so talking about cameras, I love the A7 III. It's my favorite camera ever made, but I am probably going to sell it just because the lenses are just too big. The lenses are just too darn big. They're too heavy. I need light, maneuverable, good stabilization, which the GH5, I think, ticks all of my boxes except the autofocus, and the sensor's really small. I just wish there was... I wish Sony or I wish Panasonic would come out with the perfect camera, like a Panasonic with phase detection autofocus, or a Sony with a flip-out screen and smaller lenses, kind of like one of their APS-C line. Even their APS-C line is pretty big, so it's just frustrating.
Dima has another question.
Dima, would I rather begin a YouTube channel with the Canon M50 or the A6300? Ooh, that's another tough one. I filmed with the A6300 for a very long time. It depends on what kind of content you're making. If you're going to be filming inside like this, I'd say the A6300. The Sony cameras work very well in low light. The biggest negative about the Canon M50 is it does not work very well in low light. If you got to push that, I would not ever move that ISO above 1,000. I would not go above ISO 800 if I'm filming a person, because after 800, skin gets weird. Now, if you're outside, that's not as big of a deal if you're filming during the day. But man, that ISO at night is not good. So I would say inside the A6300, it's got great autofocus. You'll have to buy, a monitor. I don't know where my monitor's at right now. Oh, I thought that was it. That's a light.
No.
You'll have to buy a monitor if you want to see yourself. That's not necessarily a total handicap. Like, I filmed for a while without a monitor. I just, set myself up. And what's nice about the Sony cameras, the Canon cameras, is so long as you're in front of the camera, it will get you in focus most of the time. And so it's really great. It is really great. Leif Magnus Peterson, have I ever tried... Leif Magnus Peterson, have I ever tried flying FPV? I've never done, a race drone with FPV, but I did a company sent me some goggles once, some
virtual reality.
Not virtual reality, and not even really FPV, but they were goggles that I could hook up to my Spark, and it was kind of like doing FPV, and it was a lot of fun.
And then we raffled those to Get Out the House.
Get Out the House, Go Fish won those almost a year ago now, I think.
Wow,
it's been a minute. Bill, skin is important when it comes to cameras, especially if you got to be in front of them all the time. Bill's been making fun of me.
I know.
Bill's been making fun of me about that.
You should just put some makeup on. It won't matter what camera you have.
It will matter. It will matter. Yeah, help at home, 800 on the SL2. I assume I would like to still try at the SL2 to see if maybe because it's a DSLR, maybe it would be a little bit better in low light than the M50. I do really like the M50 though. So I had the M50 on the Moza Air today, and it was great. Because you had the screen where the focus you could change all the settings right from there. The focus was just on point. Everything looked great. Everything looked good. It was really nice. Dinos Antichos, have you figured out how to use an external mic on the DJI Osmo Mobile 2? Seems like the DJI does not support it. If I were going to try to pull audio out of that, I would just use an external recorder. I don't necessarily like getting audio out of my phone. I know that's kind of like the new thing that even Rode is making a new microphone for the iPhones. I just don't. I just don't. I prefer if I have to get the audio out of my camera, I'll use a decent microphone that has that can do all the work for the camera. But yep. Studio Geek 32. I use the Canon T6i. Is it good for YouTube? Yeah, any camera is good for YouTube. You don't have to have a specific kind of camera to make good content. You just need the best tool that works for you and the kind of content you want to make. T6i, perfectly fine. People have been making videos on their cell phones. T6i, perfectly well. Because the T6i still has the contrast-based autofocus. So it's good. It's good. So long as it works for you, it works perfectly fine. Works perfectly fine.
Aw, Johnson Drummer, thank you.
Johnson Drummer, $2. Love you guys. Great Samsung Galaxy S9 video, by the way. Well, thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Always so generous.
Democro, can you make a video on the best accessories for the A6300? I'm not going to make a whole video on that, but I would say get a cage. Actually, that's what this is. This is a cage for an A6300. Get a cage, because then you can just put all sorts of junk on it. Get a cage, a monitor, a microphone. Those are the best accessories. Ariel Tavares, is it worth getting a Karma drone? No, it is not worth getting a Karma drone. Because one, they didn't work that well to begin with, and two, they're being discontinued by a company that's about to go out of business. So
Ooh,
I would not.
What company is that?
GoPro.
Oh, no.
So I am Wedge. I pulled sound off my iPhone 7 Plus for a Steam Train video. Yeah, no, they do well. And even when I do like the videos about the S9, the audio sounds pretty good. I like microphones because they don't, like, if you do audio that way, it's not in a directed manner. You can get everything. I like directing where my audio is coming from or going to.
Good night, Josh Mobley. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, last question, and then we will call it for the night. Democro, what's my most liked lens for APS-C Sony lenses? The Sigma 16mm f1.4 lens. It's a prime lens. It is a 24mm equivalent on a full frame, but that makes you look like you have a full frame camera. I used that in a few videos. If you want to check it out, it was the what videos did I use that on? The DJI Mavic Air hack to film in 4K 60 frames per second, where I stuck a GoPro Hero 6 onto my Mavic Air. That was done on the Sigma 16mm f1.4. Fantastic lens. You should definitely get it. You should definitely get it. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for coming out and watching. We really appreciate it. We love doing these live streams, and hopefully you had a good time too. And we will catch you next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern for the very next one, where we will start to give away a brand new one of these huge things.
Holy cow.
Holy cow. So anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And everybody have a fantastic night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming out.
Thanks, everybody. I don't know. I need to think.
If you can figure it out.
If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. But I couldn't figure this out because we messed it up.
What a mess.
What a mess. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.